Donald Trump is ending homelessness for those who have mental health or substance use disorder. And I really thought that it's very important that I bring it to the RV car camping boondocking community. Okay, make sure that you like this channel, the Carolina Diamond. Subscribe, comment, please. It affects those listed right here. If you have a substance or homelessness with a mental health disorder, if you stay in federally funded housing, and if you live an alternative lifestyle. So if you are camping anywhere except for a campsite or a designated RV park, like you're boondocking, you're finding a place to stay. If you do that and the police come across you, they can check your records. If you are diagnosed with like a substance use disorder or mental health disorder and they know that, they can have you committed to a long-term facility if they feel as if you are not in compliance with whatever treatment plan you are supposed to have. Please go to whitehouse.gov to read this ending crime and disorder executive order that was signed. What President Trump is also saying is that any federal funds that are going to any states, and if the states are in agreement with you boondocking, car camping, he will have those funds pulled. Same thing, if you stay in federally funded housing, you will sign that they can have the data, that law enforcement and the housing can have your data. And if you do not comply with that, or if you're not in the treatment plan, they can pull back your housing. Okay. Also, if you know those who are homeless on the street and a lot do have mental health disorder, they no longer have to be in an active crisis. Okay. They don't have to be in an active crisis. If the police come across them, if they're homeless and they have the mental health disorder, substance use disorder, they're automatically going to go ahead and put them in a treatment program so that they can get some help. So it's taken us back years and years. It's like your rights are being violated. They want the homeless to not be on the street. They want to clean up the area. People are doing a lot of complaining. So especially for those of you who do live an alternative living lifestyle, you're not in a brick and mortar home, right? You're not staying like in a trailer park. Like you are literally finding a place to stay. You're not on designated land that's designated for you to live in a car or a camper or an RV or a van. They can definitely lock you up, but also if you have a diagnosis, substance use, right? If you had that in your history, they're going to see if you're clean. They're going to see if you're okay. Also, they do not like harm reduction programs. So those people who have the use of Suboxone and other different type of therapies like that, they will no longer fund those programs. So there are just so many changes. I do recommend you go to whitehouse.gov to read them. But just for now, please be careful about where you're parking at, where you're staying at. And I wish you the best, especially those who have mental health or substance use disorders. I wish you the best and pray for you and pray for your safety. Make sure that you're in compliance wherever you go. Okay. And again, go to whitehouse.gov to take a look at this executive order, because it's too much for me to get into, but everything is there for you to view.